Armando Baker here.
It's Luke May.
This is Tyler Hansbrough.
University of North Carolina.
Here's North Carolina.
I just want to shout out my boy JBear_YT.
JBear_YT.
It's Carolina family, baby.
Go Heels.
Go Heels.
What is up, boys? Welcome back to another video. Today, I'm going to do my MLB Postseason Predictions. Today was the final day of the regular season. Well, as of this recording at least. Of the MLB regular season. And now we have officially our playoff teams. Let's start out with the AL. We got Tampa Bay, New York, and Boston in the wild card. And then, Tampa Bay was the winner of the AL East. White Sox, winner of the AL Central. And the Astros, winners of the AL West. And in the NL, we have the, goodness, why can't I think? The Giants as the number 1 seed, winners of the NL West. And then we got the Atlanta Braves, the winners of the NL East, and the Brewers, winners of the NL Central. And then we have the Dodgers and the Cardinals in the wild card. Coming into this year, no one probably thought they'd see the Dodgers in this wild card game or San Francisco in the playoffs in general, probably. So very surprising there. Probably same thing with Boston. But, you know, it is here. Playoff baseball is really exciting. I'm ready for it. I am a Braves fan, so just keep that in mind. Anyways, let's get right into these picks. We'll start in the NL. We got the wild card game first. Actually, we're just going to... Okay, yeah. Wild card here, we have the New York Yankees versus the Boston Red Sox here. This is an interesting game. Both these teams finishing off with a win today. New York will obviously be starting Garrett Cole in this matchup. I guess the Red Sox will start probably... Shoot, man. Nathan Eovaldi? I don't even know, bro. I assume that would be who it is. I think I actually do kind of like Boston's bats a little bit better overall. And I like the Yankee bats. So that is something to consider right there. But I think if Garrett Cole can be his usual self on the mound and really put up a dominant performance, I think it'll be tough for the Red Sox to pull out a win in this one. So, yeah, I think I'm going to go with the Yankees here. Let's go ahead and reveal that. I have the Yankees moving on to the ALDS to face the Tampa Bay Rays. Speaking of this matchup, let's go ahead and predict it right here. We have Tampa Bay, who is obviously one of the lowest payrolls in baseball, but yet they come in every single year and continue to dominate and win ball games. And then you have the Yankees, who are pretty much polar opposites. They not afraid to spend money. They will throw it around like it's nothing. Very successful franchise, and you could argue that they've been a little bit underwhelming this year, but I still think they'll be ready come playoff time. But I think I'm not sure too much about the Yankees rotation behind Garrett Cole. And honestly, I mean, Garrett Cole's been not great of late. Obviously, we know the caliber pitcher he is, but of late he hasn't been fantastic. Tampa Bay, they always find a way. Brandon Lout just had a monster game the other day. He's going into the playoffs hot. Got some fantastic players. Renny Rosarena, if he can put up a postseason performance like he did last year, there's no doubt in my mind that the Tampa Bay Rays are going to win this and advance to the ALCS, which is what I am going to predict there. We got the Rays moving on to the ALCS. So going down here to the White Sox versus Astros game. I think the Astros playoff experience will really help them in this matchup. The White Sox are a really talented team. They're going to be getting better every year. But I think this year I got to go the Astros. Star-studded infield with Alex Bregman, Carlos Correa, Yuli Gurriel, and Jose Altuve. And they're really experienced, and they got their pitching has really been performing much better than you would expect. So I'm going to go with the Astros here to move on to play the Rays in the ALCS. And I guess we might as well just finish this out to see who goes to the World Series in the AL. Rays, I'm just so high on the Rays, man. They had to be the favorite. They're so good. So, yeah, there it is. Rays moving on to the World Series there. Now, in the National League, we have a very intriguing wild card game. And, boy, I would love to see the Cardinals get knocked off here. Excuse me. I did not mean to say that. I probably just jinxed them anyways. I'm just kidding. But I would love to see the Dodgers get knocked off here. St. Louis, coming in a couple weeks ago, was on like a 16-game or so win streak. They were as hot a team as you are ever going to see. But they did have a couple big-time losses in the last coming down the stretch. Not that it necessarily mattered for them. But honestly, I think the Dodgers might be the hotter team right now. I mean, they've won 9 of their last 10. They're playing really good baseball. Obviously, I think their roster is overall better. So I'm going to go, and they'll probably have Max Scherzer on the mound. Also, I wouldn't be mad at Walker Buehler starting either. But I have to go with the Dodgers here, although I'd love to see the upset. I think the Dodgers will end up, at the end of the day, moving on there. And so we got this California matchup right here with the San Francisco Giants and the Dodgers. As good as the Giants have been this year, I just don't know if it's going to translate to the playoffs or not. Obviously, it was a fantastic season. Everyone's having a renaissance to their career. But I mean, just looking at the Dodgers and their playoff experience and how they've been so good for the past however many years now, and the players that they have, I gotta go with the Dodgers, man. It's hard for me to go with it, but I think it will end up being the case. I think when you have a rotation the caliber of the Dodgers, which I think clearly outmatches the San Francisco Giants, it's going to be tough to lose in those playoff games there. So over here in Atlanta Braves, we have the Milwaukee Brewers. Now, let me just first off say this. Brewers probably have the best top 3 starting rotation in baseball, which is really going to be tough for the Atlanta Braves to overcome here. But speaking of the Atlanta Braves, bro, what this team has overcome has been absolutely incredible. I have a hype video about this team's playoff run that's about to come up. So I'll put that, I'll do a little tag right here at this moment right here. So you guys can click on and watch that. But this Atlanta team has overcome so much. The injuries of Ronald Acuna and the re-injury of Mike Soroka. You know, the whole Marcelo Ozuna situation. Who even knows what's going to go on with that? Will he even be back next year? Who knows? But it's absolutely crazy. All-Star game getting moved out of Atlanta for... Don't want to get political here, but you know what I'm trying to say. And just everything this organization has done. Alex Anthopoulos absolutely being possibly GM of the year. I mean, just been absolutely fantastic. The moves he's made have really helped this team get above 500 for the first time just a couple of months ago and getting into the playoffs now. And I think that continues. Braves have been really hot of late. They have Freddie Freeman, one of the best players in baseball. I'm hoping Max Fried's been on fire, so I'm hoping he can really silence these Brewers bats. I'm going to go with the Braves moving on to the NLCS to face the Dodgers here. And in an NLCS replay from last year, we had the Dodgers and we have the Braves. I am a Braves fan, obviously, so you guys know that. Do I think the Braves are the more talented team here? I'm going to say no, obviously. I don't think their rotation is as deep as the Dodgers either. But I think the bullpen I actually give the bullpen advantage to the Braves, the way they've been playing of late. And the guys who we have capable, the different specialists we have to go to. So I am actually going to go with the Atlanta Braves to move on to the World Series. You can call me biased. But I just think after everything they've overcome, I think this would be one of the best storylines of all time in the MLB with the things that the Braves have overcome. And I think they can really make a good run here in the postseason. Obviously, they could lose in the first round. That's 100% possible. I mean, there's just no doubt about it. But I like this Braves team. I've been following them all year, obviously, and I think they got something really special going on. Obviously, it would help to have those injured guys out there playing, but it doesn't work like that. So, anyways, in the World Series matchup, we have the Rays, we have the Braves, and honestly, why even keep going? I have the Atlanta Braves winning the 2021 World Series. Call me biased all you want. I'm not even going to necessarily disagree with you. because I definitely am biased, but I just think this team really has something special going on. Rays are a fantastic team. I don't think they're able to get over the hurdle again this year. I truly think that if the Braves would have won Game 7 of the NLCS last year, they probably would have been a World Series champions. Just the way the matchups would have went, I really think that's true. But I think the Braves got something special going on. Brian Snitker and Kevin Cash, two of the best managers in the league. But I think the Atlanta Braves are going to be able to get it done. So this is my playoff picture right here, guys. Let me know what you think about it in the comments down below. Please like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, do all that YouTube stuff, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.